Tyson Fury versus Derek Chisora 3. One of the rare trilogies where one of the guys didn't win a single fight. This is a trilogy that I know I personally didn't need to see, but as a big fan of Tyson Fury, it was definitely nice to see him get back into the ring. He's going to need to be a little more active if he wants to go up and unify the belts. I was a little worried for Tyson Fury. He's starting to express that he's not necessarily been in the best mental space lately. So I thought that if he comes back, fights Derek Chisora, and underestimates him, there's a chance that he gets caught with a huge overhand, and that would be a pretty ugly sight to see Tyson Fury lose a fight that everybody's kind of writing off as a guaranteed win. In round one, Derek Chisora put up a pretty good fight. He actually outstruck Tyson Fury. After that, it was all Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury found his right hand fast. He landed a bunch of big right hands and some nasty uppercuts. He put some serious damage on Derek Chisora. In between rounds, Derek Chisora's trainer even came up to him, whispered in his ear, and asked him if he wanted to continue, because this fight was just getting really, really ugly. In my opinion, this is a fight that definitely could have gotten stopped sooner. The first 5 or few rounds, it was really nice to see Tyson Fury in full effect, him landing everything, him looking sharp as ever. But after that, this fight started getting pretty ugly, and you could see Derek Chisora had blood coming out of his mouth, his eyes were bloodshot red, and he was not in good shape. I was scared for his health and safety, honestly. But late in the fight, they ended up calling it off, thank God. Immediately following the fight, Tyson Fury called out Usyk for the face-to-face, which was kind of hilarious because I'm pretty sure Usyk's English isn't that great. So Tyson Fury is just calling him all kinds of names, screaming in his face, and Usyk's just standing there stone-faced with his eyes wide open, not understanding a word of what's going on. And it got even more awkward when Joe Joyce comes up in there and had his own little face-to-face. It was kind of a 3-way face-to-face. Tyson Fury started calling for the Royal Rumble. I really hope Tyson Fury is not about to fight Joe Joyce instead. That's not the fight we want. That's a great opportunity for Joe Joyce, but I don't think we need to wait any longer. We need one face of the heavyweight division, and I would love to see Tyson Fury versus Usyk. Now, how does Tyson Fury versus Usyk play out? That is an interesting question. A lot of people are talking about how Usyk has tremendous boxing skill, which is true, but I don't think Usyk is big enough to fight Tyson Fury. I think that size is a huge factor. Tyson Fury is a lot faster, a lot more quick, and a lot more slick of a boxer than Anthony Joshua. Usyk had a little bit of trouble with Joshua in the second fight. I know a lot of people like to look at that fight like it was a complete wash, like Usyk just completely dominated. It was actually a decently competitive, decently close fight. I know that it was a split decision, which, I'm not necessarily sure I agree with, but I do see how you could look at that fight and say that Joshua won a good amount of rounds. Whereas Tyson Fury, he has big power, he's bigger, longer wingspan, and he has more boxing experience than Joshua. I think Tyson Fury definitely wins that fight and becomes the undisputed champion. But the question is, how long does Tyson Fury stick around? He, so far in his career, has been undefeated, and I would like to see a guy become a champion and retire undefeated. But with all this talk about how he doesn't feel comfortable not being in the ring and not training for a fight, I think there's a chance that if he fights Usyk and wins, he might then go off to fight a guy like Joe Joyce. And then what happens next? You can't stay on this treadmill forever, and I'm kind of worried about that. I think that Tyson Fury is clearly the best heavyweight boxer of this generation, and I didn't mind him retiring after the Dillian Whyte fight, and I'm just kind of scared that he's going to stick around too long. I think that if he finds a way to get in there with Usyk sometime next year and beats him, I think that is the perfect way to go out. And if he can do that, I think that pretty much cements him as the best heavyweight boxer of our generation and potentially the greatest heavyweight boxer of all time. Let me know in the comments what you think. How do you think Tyson Fury versus Usyk goes? And where do you think Tyson Fury ranks all time in the history of heavyweight greats? Thanks for watching.